Everybody, Kevin here from Sports Box Breaks, coming at you live Monday night, March 4th, 2019. I am busting open our next case and our final case of 2019 Topps Heritage Baseball. This is the Choose Team case break number 6. Who has who in the break? The Arizona Diamondbacks going to Tommaso G. Atlanta Braves going to KDD. KDD on the Braves. The Baltimore Orioles going to David L. The Boston Red Sox going to Chris N. Chicago Cubbies going to Chris H. Chicago White Sox going to Tommaso G. The Cincinnati Reds going to Scott K. The Cleveland Indians going to Brian B. Colorado Rockies going to Scott K. Detroit Tigers going to Tommaso G. Houston Astros going to John F. The Kansas City Royals going to Tommaso G. Los Angeles Angels going to Stephen A. Los Angeles Dodgers going to William L. Miami Marlins, Tommaso G. Milwaukee Brewers, Chris G. Minnesota Twins and the New York Mets, Tommaso G. New York Yankees, Michael C. Oakland A's going to Travis S. Philadelphia Phillies, Jeff C. Pittsburgh Pirates going to Nick B. The San Diego Padres, Jeff C. San Francisco Giants, David B. Seattle Mariners, Jim L. St. Louis Cardinals, Dave M. Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers both going to Tommaso G. Toronto Blue Jays going to Rob R. And the Washington Nationals going to Chris G. Do we ship boxes which you open on stream? Yeah. You're talking about the personal boxes there? Valkyrian? The personal boxes? The personal boxes we'll do in one of two ways, however you'd like us to do them. We'll bust them open live on camera for you. We'll encase any hits and top loaders, and then we'll ship the whole lot of it to you. If you'd prefer, we can ship you the full sealed box yourself, so you can actually bust it open yourself when you get it to your location. So the personal boxes we'll do live openings on camera, or if you'd prefer to get the full sealed box yourself, we'll do it that way. 100% your call, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, here it is, guys. If you do want it sealed, just send us an email after the sale. Like, reply back to your email receipt and say, hey, I want this to be shipped off sealed, and we'll ship the whole sealed box off to you. We will need a little heads up on that because our standard is to bust it open live. All right, here we go, guys. This sucker is heavy. 2,500 and change cards coming up right now. Let's get these guys put in a systematic fashion here, so I've got some space to work with on the old break table. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go here first. And again, folks, for the benefit of those that might be new with our breaks, you get every card pulled for your team when you break with us. Every single card will be coming to you. So in this particular stuff, there's all kinds of variations and whatever going on. So inside of each box, of course, there's a topper. So we're going to put all 12 toppers aside and bust open all 12 of those at the end. So 12 of those guys are going to be hanging out to the side. Going to do them at the end. Okay, empty box. Let's start this thing. Is that the way? That's the way. Valkyrian, did that answer your question about the boxes? Or if you're talking about our standard breaks, we sort everything on the standard breaks into individual teams. We encase the hits, and then we ship everything for your individual teams separately. So, you know, depending on what you're asking, could go one of two ways there. All right, there's 2 of 3. Let's get the third stack busted open here too. So again, guys, we're only looking for one quote-unquote hit in each of these boxes, which is going to be either a relic or an auto. But a lot of the value in this particular product is not necessarily just chasing autographs, it's chasing the variations. So there's all kinds of variations in this. There's action variations, there's all kinds of different stuff, team variations, whatever. If I pass something off that is a variation and you want to see it brought back up into the camera, just let me know. But to get through this stuff at a reasonable pace, you know, we have to go through it rather fast. So, okay, here we go, fellas. Let's do it. Box number 1. Red ink. Travis is calling out for it, bud. We didn't pull any in the one a couple nights ago. Let's see if we can do it tonight. All right, let's start on the far right. And let me get the camera dialed in focus-wise so we can look at this stuff in a non-blurry way. Okay, I can adjust that as we go. So here we go, guys. Again, every single card coming your way. A Trout Blue Auto. A Walmart Blaster. Wow. Congratulations. Okay, we got a Xander Bogaerts. Red Sox. Xander. Is this a... okay, guys, this is a hot box. First one out is a hot box again. So this is going to be another one of the hot boxes. 2019 Rookie Stars. Jacob Nix. So you got San Diego Padres ×2 on that one. What do we got? Jonathan Shoop, Brew Crew. Here comes our scratch off. Scratch off is going to be Francisco Lindor. Jacob deGrom, Mets. Baseball flashback, Hank Aaron. Card, if you have a lot of caps in there, the Nightbot automated program will, it'll time you out. It'll time you out. So if I pass something off there, guys, if that's what you were trying to tell me, just let me know and I'll try to show it to you. We got a Maeda. Maeda. Paul Goldschmidt. Last one from the hot box. Okay. Did I miss something? I must have, right? Because that was a full... no, okay. Don't mind me. I'm losing my mind here, guys. That was one stack. So we're still looking for our hit. Got a Justin Upton, Angels. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Javier Baez, Cubbies. What do we got? Suarez, Reds. First one with a little refractor indication on the back there. And again, guys, if I'm passing off any of the variations that would be that would have something on the back circle, let me know. Ahmed. We got a Bryce Harper. Max Muncy, Dodgers. And I see some hand. Ooh, that's actually looking pretty good. All right, Cubbies, guys. Chris H. on the Cubbies. And check it out. Thick card alert. Hand numbering alert. Chris Bryant alert. Clubhouse collection. A really nice hand-numbered Clubhouse collection. 22 of 99 with some pinstriping of Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. Chris picking up a nice one. Very nice. All right, let's keep going. Gary Sanchez, Yanks. Yeah, the hand numbering, first box out. Let's see if we can maybe do a hand numbered auto too, guys. That'd be wonderful. Lorenzo. Got an Ohtani New Age Performers. Noah Syndergaard. So, guys, these are showing up. This particular product has some non-baseball related content. We did not sell a 31st spot, and there's no real, there's no high value to these, so we are going to be randoming these literally in an eeny, meeny, miny, mo fashion as we're doing the sorting. We're not going to do an official random. As we're doing sorting, we're going to be dropping these on some team stacks as we go, so there's no real rhyme or reason to it. Trevor Story, I mean, they are a bonus after all. Since they were not sold, we're just giving them away. If there's a couple pennies worth of value. Sporting News, Red Sox. New Age Performers of Arenado. JD Martinez, Red Sox. And if you are just popping in, this is box number 1. It actually is a hot box again. Rizzo Cubbies. And last little bit from the first box. Philadelphia Phils. Okay, guys, that's it. Box number 1. We got the topper. Like I said, I'm going to sandwich all 12 of those toppers together and bust them open at the very end. So after each box, I'm going to say, wait a second, guys. Let me organize these cards because they only got so much space to work with on the break table. So I'm going to have to keep offloading these cards to my little side table. Make some space as we go. So bear with me after each box is busted. So, guys, more on the lineup tonight if we can fill it. We got Cornerstones. We got Diamond Kings. We got Dominion. We have another full sold-out case that's going to be coming up next. Let me update my on-screen display to say next and not tonight. So, next on the Series 1. So, we're going to do this Heritage, then we're going to get into Series 1 directly after it. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Let's keep working this row down, shall we? Let's go right there. Here we go. Stack of cash. I see your guys' discussion there. Okay, we got the next topper is going to be one of the 50th anniversary ones, so I'll put that to the side. Box number 2 happening right now, folks. Empty box. So over the weekend, Kathy and I, my girlfriend and I, officially both got all of our stuff out of the previous living situations. I know you guys know we moved. And man, what an undertaking. When you have like a home-based business like this, and it requires a decent setup, like the live streaming setup, there's quite a bit that goes into it to have this live streaming setup, and to get it set up and duplicated at another place, and move everything from one space to another to make that happen, it was tough. But we officially, fully out of the old joint and into the new. Jeremy, what's happening, buddy? Jeremy B in the house. So break number 6 of Heritage happening right now. This is the final full case of the product. And this is box number 2 of 12, guys. 2 of 12. Which one did you sell, Jeremy? Something good? Something we pull for you? All right, second one. Let's see some ink in this one, guys. Ink. What's up there, chicken? If you go to the website address is right at the bottom of the screen. you'll see the Personal Box product link right on the homepage. Just click in there and you'll see it. Oh, the gold Trae Young to 10. Nice. Yes, yes. So the personal boxes, I have 4 of them remaining. And guys, with the personal boxes, I can bust them open live on camera for you. Or, if you'd prefer, I can ship you the sealed box, so you can bust it open yourself. It's the exact same product that I'm cracking open here. I have 4 remaining in inventory. You got it there, chicken. Let me know if you have any questions. If, like I said, if you want the box sealed and shipped off to you, just send me an email after your purchase and let me know, and I can do the sealed box your way. All right, here we go, here we go. All cards coming your way, guys. So if I'm missing anything, like any variations, please do know you're going to get it. RBI leaders. So guys, in a multi-team card like this, it would have to have numbering on it or be an autograph card or something like that to go to the randomizer. Otherwise, the face of the card is going to dictate the team, top to bottom, left to right. So Baez in the top left is going to be Cubbies, which is going to be who that card goes to. If it was numbered 50 or lower, we would run it through the randomizer to determine who gets it. Load up all the teams in the randomizer and figure it out that way. But such is not the case in that one. So, did you guys notice any variations as I was going thus far? Anything that I might have missed? I literally, in the last case, I literally only caught the Mike Trout action. So I am definitely not going to be good with catching the variations. Robinson Seattle here is the scratch off. Baseball flashbacks. Okay, second stack. We got a Max Scherzer, New Age. Series 1 coming up next, ladies and gents. Then after that, whatever personal boxes got sold, I'll bust open after that one. Baseball flashback, got a little Johnny Bench. When Puigs Fly. So 1 hit so far, a hand-numbered, real nice clubhouse collection of Chris Bryant. Let's see if we can get some hand-numbered ink. Red ink. New Age Performers, Chris Davis. Sporting News. It's funny you guys are talking about the SBB group because we had a Facebook group going back to like our first year of starting SBB, right? We had a Sports Box Breaks. Missed an Ohtani in the action. Ohtani action in the first box, looked like. Gotcha. Say, hey, kid. Yeah, they're already stowed away. I know I'm definitely going to be missing some of the action cards and or any variations. All right, guys, here we go. Jacob deGrom coming up. Clubhouse Collection. Clubhouse Collection got a little thread action happening on this one too. New York Mets on the board. That's going to be going to Tommaso. So I missed an Ohtani action. Say Hey Kid is saying, was there a Bryant action? It's very possible, guys. Again, you're going to get it all. But if I'm not too far past it or like a whole box away from it, then I'll certainly bring it up into the camera for you. Let me see. I'll look at a stack that just peeled off here. Let me see if I can catch if you guys are saying there was a Chris Bryant action. Let's just do this. Let's look at the back sides, right? Looking for the yellow circle to have an action tag on it. If I wouldn't miss the autos, that wouldn't be a bad way to look at them, as we were saying. Yeah, I must be too far past it, guys. If there was a Chris Bryant action in this particular box, you're going to get it. So let's keep moving forward so we're not going super long on them. Try to keep a better eye for the actions as we go. All right, what do we got? 2019 Rookie Stars for the Astros. Numbering on that, 230 of 999. Aaron Judge, New Age. Okay, guys. Like I said, if I did miss 2 actions in there, which I think I did, first box and the second box, you're going to get them. Try to do a better job as we keep moving forward here to catch them in real time so we could show them. No worries, no worries. When we sort them out, guys, you're going to get that card, but I like to show them in detail if we can. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. 2 more boxes on this side. Let's keep working down. 12 boxes in total. Needless to say, this is not the easiest product to get through on breaks. 50th anniversary topper. They did. In the yellow circle on the back, it indicates that it's an action or refractor or what have you. So yeah, flipping them around, like once we actually hit the hit card, whether it be an auto or a relic in the box, technically I guess we could flip the entire rest of the stack around and look for action tags. Might be the better way to do it. Like find our hit, and then the rest of the stacks we can look at backwards looking for the action tags. All right, 1/3 down. Almost dropping the whole stack. Let's not do that. SPs numbering to 400. Guys in the chat that are pretty knowledgeable about the product, if you can answer Valkyrian in the chat there, asking if the cards numbering to 400 plus, are they the SPs? I mean, it makes our life easier knowing if it's an action that way, but it makes your guys' life easier too on the receiving end when you're looking through to see if you got something of value in your stack of base cards, right? If it's got that action tag. No worries, Valkyrian. We got a good group of folks that hang out here nightly that have some very good card knowledge. The guys over on the breaker side, the Boz over on the breaker side is saying the 401s to 500s are the SPS, so the SPs. So 401 to 500 would be the SPs. Crowd action in the background. All right, good to know, good to know. It's just sometimes it's tough when you're doing this stuff in real time to actually catch it. You're just so hell-bent on moving forward and getting to the next box. Let's see if we can catch it here, guys. Let's see if we can catch something. Thank you, the Boz. Appreciate the info, bud. Appreciate the info. Now I want to look at the back of like all of them. Okay. It does, but what would happen is I would miss the autos. We would definitely catch the clubhouse collections because they're thick, but I would miss what's if it was an autograph card. So I'd have to flip it right side up anyway. Okay, nothing there. Let's go to this one. Got a Mike Trout New Age Performer. World Series champs, Red Sox. If it has a gray border, it means it's a card. Scratch off for Toronto. All right, nothing yet, guys. Our hit's going to be hiding in this stack right here. Black borders, the PSA 10s. And here it is, guys. Okay, Clayton Kershaw. Clubhouse Collection relic for the Dodgers going to William L. William L. Picking up the Kershaw relic. All right, so from, I guess, the rest of them, we can technically look backwards at them and see if we see any tags. Right? Nothing there. And there we go. We got some action of Bryce Harper. Booyah. There we go. Nice. Washington Nats, Chris G. Action of Harper, and there it is. On the yellow circle. So very nice, Chris G. Much better way to do it. If it weren't for missing the autos, I would do the whole thing backwards. Definitely be able to find them. Much easier on the backwards slide here. Okay, that does it for that one. Hopefully we'll find the hit early on in the next one, and that way we can flip the whole thing facing the opposite direction. Hang tight one sec here, guys. I just got to offload my cards, as I always do. One sec. So you guys in the Series 1 as well? Series 1's coming up next, fully sold out. I'm sure we have a lot of crossover from this Heritage case into the Series case as well. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's break through this last box from this row right here. And let's shift these guys a little more centered for the camera to see. Here we go. Box number 4. Our topper in this one is going to be one of the Super Baseballs. Super Baseball box loader. Empty box. Actions are 1 in 41 packs. Is that right? 1 in 41? The Allen and Ginter binge. Allen and Ginter is fun stuff. Remember the first year we started back in 2014, Allen and Ginter in the non-baseball stuff had frickin' dinosaur fossilized bone cards, which all they can do is laugh. Like, what? Dinosaur fossilized bones? Yep. That's a fun product. All right, second stack. Got Gypsy Queen is coming out. You know, they're all coming out soon. I mean, 'tis the season for all the baseball breaks to be flying out at us now. We get the real high-end stuff in there. The Allen and Ginter's for nerds. We'll get the real high-end stuff like Definitive. That'll be coming out in the mix. That Definitive is hot stuff. That's crazy stuff. The year before, the very year that Topps was losing their NFL license, they brought Definitive out for football. That was the first time I think Definitive had even been put out, was for that year's football lineup. And man, did we pull some fire out of that stuff. Crazy stuff in that Definitive football. And then, of course, that was Topps' last hurrah in football, because then it went all to Panini. The licensing went all to Panini after that. All right, here we go, guys. Let's find our hit real fast. And then we'll flip these suckers backwards, right? Too much time spent looking at the front sides and the back sides, so it's kind of one or the other. All right, guys, Bryce Harper coming up again. So we pulled the action. Now pulling 388 of 999. Bryce Harper. It's the Bryce Harper show. Strata, Top Strata. I forgot about that one. I forgot all about that one. We haven't pulled any ink yet here, guys. We have not pulled any ink. New Age Performers. Tanaka. Okay, second stack. Where's that hit? We got some red hand-numbered ink. No, we don't. We got Corey Seager Clubhouse Collection. Wasn't our last Clubhouse Collection Dodgers? No, it was Mets. No, my bad. It was the Mets followed by the Dodgers. So Kershaw was the last one. Now Corey Seager, Dodgers coming up. William. All the Clubhouse collections coming your way, buddy. Los Angeles Dodgers, another one. Okay, so guys, from this point forward, let's do the backsides. We found our one hit. Let's find the backs. See if we see any autos or variations that are tagged. Or not autos, but actions rather. And again, guys, you're getting every one of these cards. Okay, here we go. Francisco Lindor action coming up. There it is, Francisco Lindor, Cleveland. Cleveland, Brian B. Getting some action. So much easier this way. The Lindor card, beautiful card. Yeah, nice looking card. Nice looking card. Let's see what we could find here, guys. Let's see what we could find. How's this method? What do you guys think of this method? Find the hit, and if we find it, then flip and go from there. I think it kind of works. Here's our scratch off. Chris Davis, scratch off for the A's. I know we're not seeing the front face of the cards, but we would just be rifling through them real fast regardless. Okay, that's it for that one. Let's get to the next box. One sec here, guys. One sec while I organize cards. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to work on this row right here. 4 per row. We got 8 boxes left. We're 1/3 of the way there. A dual Trout Ohtani auto earlier tonight. Wow. Okay, here we go. 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary. How are we looking on Diamond Kings, guys? Diamond Kings is another baseball that we can definitely bust open after the Series 1. So Series 1's coming up next. Then the Diamond Kings is technically on the lineup. I've got it sitting off to the side here. And I'll bust it if we can fill it. There's one. Second one. Let's get the third stack here. Guys, how are my Heritage personal boxes looking? We still have 4 remaining. Any pickups happen over there? My number is updated in real time on all of the pick your team stuff. The personal boxes, they do not update. So I'd have to update that number. But as of the start of this break, the Heritage personal boxes were at 4. If you guys want to snag up your own personal box, I can bust it open for you or ship it off to you. Okay, let's start right here, the one right closest to us. Let's find our hit. JD Martinez, New Age Performers. Still haven't had any ink. 2018 Batting Leaders. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Ramirez, New Age. All right, 1 of 3 stacks. Let's go to this one. And here, what? Boom, baby. Boom, boom, boom. Who's got them Angels? That is Mr. Stephen A. Ohtani auto. All-star rookie. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. Blue ink. Congratulations, sir. Big boom. Give me a second here. I'm going to put that guy in a penny sleeve just for the moment for you, so I'm not handling this sucker up. So penny sleeve action on your Ohtani. Beautiful hit. Congratulations. Booming it up right there. Congratulations. Huge hit. Huge hit. So this is what we had right around the Ohtani. So we're going backwards on these because we pulled our hit. Let's go backwards and see if we have any actions or variations going on. Ohtani shows up with ink. Congrats. Reverse negative version of that card as well. Nice. Just looking at the backs now that we pulled our hit in the box. So looking at the backs for any kind of action tags on the yellow. Or any other tags, team tags, action tags, what have you. Ohtani auto, out of Heritage. That's a tough pull. That is a tough pull out of this particular kind of product. All right, nothing yet. Here's our scratch off of Kershaw, Dodgers. So Dodgers get the scratch off in this one. It says error under the card number. That's pretty cool. And last little bit from this box. Nothing so far in the yellow tags here. All right. Okay, guys, that does it for that box. Ohtani shows up. Shows up strong. Very nice hit. Give me a minute here to offload cards. Okay, almost there. Okay, here we go. Next box, right here. Need a little water. Need a little water action here. Got these little baby guys going on here. Kroger. Okay. Hydration. Got to keep hydrated. Super Baseball. The French version's backs are in French on them. I haven't seen any yet. Although I think Jason did pull some out of his release day batch that we busted open on this stuff. So guys, don't forget tomorrow. So Friday was the release of Contenders Optic Football. Our shipment batch was delayed due to weather during the actual shipping. So, you know, some of the western states out here got some crazy weather, and the batch of shipping got delayed to reach me here in Vegas. So we are getting it all tomorrow. I'm setting up a session. We have 8 cases of it that are filling. So if you guys are bought into the Contenders Optic Football, or considering some pickups in that one, we're going to have 8 cases on the lineup. Looking to bust any or all of them that go tomorrow. Break number 1 fully sold out. Break number 2, I think was at 4 spots earlier tonight. That could be sold out by now for all I know. And so on. So be live tomorrow night at 7 with all that stuff. 7 o'clock tomorrow. Be looking to bust open as many of those as we can fill. It'd be great to bust all of them. All 8 of them tomorrow? That'd be great. You send it on email communications and social media and all that stuff on it tomorrow. Ooh, guys, Diamond Kings is down to 17. Diamond Kings is at 17. Can we get that one to go tonight? That'd be awesome. Okay, second one. Here comes the third. Do any of you guys fool around with any of the smart home automation stuff, like the Nest thermostats or any of that kind of stuff for your house? I just installed, I got one of those Ecobee ones, which is the alternative to the Nest. I got it yesterday, or I got it a couple days ago. I installed it yesterday. Pretty cool stuff. I say that because I just hear the air conditioning kicking in a second ago. Getting warm all up in here. All right, guys, where do we go? Let's go middle. Middle first. Middle first. Let's find that hit, and let's find some variations along with it. Nothing yet. There could have been something in terms of variation in there, but I haven't noticed yet. Let's see more ink. That Ohtani was something to see, but let's keep seeing some. Okay. You do industrial automation, you don't want it in the house? Understandable. We got a scratch-offs of Paul Goldschmidt. Scratch-offs, Paul Goldschmidt, Diamondbacks. The thing about this house, it's 2-story, and it's only a 1-zone heating cooling system, and that 1 zone's controls are on the 2nd floor. So I didn't get it so much for the automation as I got it for the laziness of not wanting to run upstairs and adjust the controls. Just do it from my phone or do it from the voice command. All right, let's keep going. We still haven't hit the hit. So we should be finding it here any minute. And we do. Clubhouse Collection, Bat Relic. San Diego, Bat Relic. Going to Jeff C. Will Myers. Will Myers. So let's go backwards from this point forward then, guys. Backwards. Let's see if we find any actions or any kind of variations tagged. These were the couple cards in front of the hit card. So there they are. This is the second house I've had over the years that's been a 2-story with a 1-zone heating system, which, you know, they cheapen out when they build these by not putting a 2-zone system in. And, yeah, it makes it pretty difficult. Pretty difficult to control. You know, there's hot spots all over the place, specifically in the 2nd floor. It gets super warm up here. All right, here we go. Okay, nothing there. Let's see what we got in the next one. Give me a minute to offload cards. Get into what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So guys, we're halfway there. We are halfway there. We're 6 boxes down, 6 to go. 6 down, 6 to go. I will certainly be hit recapping this one and posting it along with the main video. So that's, guys, if you're new with us, just so you know, if we have a real long break that goes beyond, say, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, or beyond that, which this one definitely is going to be, we'll do a hit recap, or we'll showcase just the hit cards, and we'll also always post the full video, so the full thing archived start to finish, including the roll call of names and all that stuff. So many times you'll see more than one video posted for the same break. One of them will be the recap, one of them will be the whole thing. About 8 to 10 days a month, just want to chill and play baseball cards. That's I mean, traveling that much, I was going to say that's pretty nice, but traveling that much must not be so great. So my girlfriend works for, she works for a company where she was traveling a bunch. She was probably gone 60 to 70% of the time. And she just took a new position within the company. And she's not traveling at all. Her territory is now here in Las Vegas, so traveling very little. She went from traveling like 70% of her time to like no travel. Pretty big adjustment. All right, 1 stack. Tripper, what area do you typically travel in? Are you all over the country, specific to a certain region? Guys, I throw it out there all the time. You know, we got a regular crew of breakers that have been with us for a long time, Travis and Jeremy and a lot of guys. If you guys ever make your way here to Vegas, I live in Vegas, so I'm coming at you live right now from Las Vegas. If you guys come through Vegas, shoot me an email. Be awesome to grab a coffee, grab a beer, shoot the shit. So if you guys are making your way through this area, by all means, let me know. You're more than happy to come hang out for a couple hours, meet in person. That's the one thing that, you know, doing these breaks, it's real nice. You get a good feel for a lot of people, but, you know, you're never face to face. Jeremy, you're going to be here in May? Let me know ahead of time, bud. Definitely let me know ahead of time. Have a beer and a case of Bowman Draft ready for you. You got it, bud. You got it. Beer and Bowman Draft. Check and double check. Jeremy, you just coming in for personal, just for some fun? Or are you coming in for like a convention or business or anything like that? All right, let's see what we got here. Let's cheat this time. Let's look side profile and see if we see the any kind of relic card. I don't see one. We could have an autograph box on our hands here, guys. Just for fun. I like it. I like it. We could have an auto box on our hands here. Long weekend? Sweet. Where are you staying? I'm assuming probably, you know, one of the big hotels on the Strip. All right, what do we got? We got an Anthony Rizzo scratch-off. Cubbies scratch-off. EPA gets its start. So again, any of these non-baseball cards, they're just going to be like peppered across the 30 teams as we're doing the sorting on this particular batch. And we got a Rizzo numbering to 570, 534 out of 570. All right, second stack. MGM, awesome. I've always liked the MGM. MGM's always a busy property. Oh, well, here it is. It was just, I guess it's not thick enough to really show out of the side a little bit. We got a Buster Posey. Buster Posey, San Francisco Giants Clubhouse Collection. So San Fran scoring the next one. Clubhouse Collection on the SF Giants going David B. David B. Jeremy, which weekend are you coming? I'm actually going to be gone away the last weekend, or the second from last weekend, I guess it would be, which is Memorial Day weekend. Tentatively have a trip scheduled to San Francisco for that weekend. The 24th, 25th kind of thing. So that's the one weekend in May I won't be around. So I hope you're coming earlier. Oh yeah, many times. Probably, I've been to Vegas probably 20 plus times before having moved here. You know, just as a tourist. And I always loved the energy in Vegas and loved the 300 plus days of sunshine a year in Vegas and blah, blah, blah. It was just always a place I had a fascination with. So a couple of years ago, I was like, well, I've wanted to move here for like 20 years. I'm just going to do it. And I used to be, like 10 years ago, Jason and I actually met through poker. Through the poker scene back in Pennsylvania. There used to be a pretty thriving poker scene, of course, when poker was much more popular than it currently is. And Jay and I met through that scene. So he and I were both into poker pretty heavily at one point. Now I live in Vegas and I rarely, almost never in fact, play poker. Which is ridiculous because I live 8 minutes up the road from the Strip. It's ridiculous. I need to get out and play more. I need to really get out and play more. I think I'm going to go play a tournament on Friday. Yeah, it was a big part of my life for a long time. Online poker and, actual casino poker. Well, if you're here in May, Jeremy, then the World Series of Poker... Look at the WSOP 19 schedule. That might already have started by then. I bet there will be. All right, guys, that does it for that box. Give me a minute to offload the cards. The 2019 World Series of Poker had already started by that time. You'll probably be able to jump in. Something. They have like the Goliath tournaments and the Millionaire Maker and all that crazy crap. Might be the last year that the WSOP actually takes place at the Rio. I'm still playing with cards online, Chicken. You're exactly right. I never thought about that before. I never thought about it. All right, here we go. Next box, guys. We have 5 boxes remaining. A stack of 4 and this guy right here. You're so right. I'm gonna have to tell Jason that. We're still playing cards online. Got a 50th anniversary coming up in this one, guys. Putting those all to the side. Again, we're going to bust open 12 of those at the very end. Man, if you guys dabbled in any online poker back in the day, pre-Black Friday, pre-2011, before the government shut it all down, Poker Stars, Full Tilt, all that stuff, there was money flowing. Free money. If you had any skills and spent any time in the world of like poker, studying it and getting good, or getting semi-good even, you don't even have to be super great. The level of skill out there at that particular time was just so poor that you could print money. A ton in college, Jeremy? Nice. Nowadays, it's tough. You're just pushing money. Like, the skill range in poker, like the gap is so narrow now because even players that you wouldn't deem very good still know enough to not be horrible, if that makes sense. So the skill edge has closed so significantly that, there's few forms of poker nowadays that are super profitable. Tournaments are still profitable. Tournaments are definitely still profitable. Cash games, still profitable, but certainly not as they once were. I remember Jason and I would sit there playing sessions. We would chill out at one of the other's houses. Oh, absolutely, Chicken. They use, well, of course, HUDs have always been a thing, heads-up displays. So they're keeping stats, and I used a HUD for years when I used to play online poker pretty seriously. It's not giving you decisions, but it's giving you all the stats where you can make your decision real easy. And then, of course, there are supposedly real-time decision-making software that, you know, taps into the HUDs too. I don't know. Does it exist? Probably. Or bots that are just straight up playing for you. That's why a lot of the guys that were playing at a real high level online have fully transitioned to the live scene. That's one of the reasons. All right, here we go, guys. Let's find that hit, and then let's go backwards. And here it is. Ooh, we got it early in this one. Clubhouse Collection, St. Louis, Carlos Martinez. St. Louis going to Dave M. Dave M. Carlos Martinez, Clubhouse Collection Relics. So, we can go backwards almost the entire box. Look for those actions and such. I miss those days, though. Those days of being able to fire up like an online tournament. You'd get home at midnight and you'd be like, I feel like playing a tournament. You'd be able to fire one up and get action. Like now, if you guys have dabbled in any of the online sites that are still like, you know, gray market, and here we go. It's a team name variation. Javier Baez, team name variation, Cubbies. So what is the team name variation all about on these guys? What am I looking for to indicate on the front face of the card that it's team name variation? But as I was saying, guys, back in those years, like there was so much action because it was being, you know, the service area was global. You can come home at like midnight if you wanted to jump in a tournament. You just throw down $20 and get in a tournament where like final table money might be as big as like $2,000 or something for $20. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy. The team name is a different color. Oh, okay. So the white name, the white team, where it says Cubbies in white. So here is our scratch off. Molina, St. Louis. Scratch off. I gotcha. So the team name variation indicates that the text on screen for the Cubs is different color. I gotcha. Got you there, Trooper. Okay, let's look at this stack. Let's look for variations and all that good stuff. Series 1 coming up next. Any personal boxes that sold on this stuff coming up after Series 1. And then if we can fill up that Diamond Kings, guys, that's on the lineup tonight. That's down to 17. Let's keep the numbers moving in a good direction on that one. If it doesn't fill tonight, I'm going to be live tomorrow with all the Contenders Optic. If we can get that Diamond Kings down to a good number, I can pull that guy back onto the schedule for tomorrow and sandwich it in there with the Contenders Optic. Okay, nothing else variation-wise. Give me a minute to offload cards. We got 4 boxes remaining. 4 boxes to go, guys. Give me just a minute. Yeah, we'll see some other Cubs in a sec here there, Tripper. When I get into the next box, we'll come across Cubs pretty quickly. All right, here we go. Here we go. Team color varies by player. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. 1 of 4 remaining. Let's do it. Guys, thanks for coming out, hanging out tonight. As always, that's half the battle, getting the audience built up. Super Baseball Topper in this one. Do me a favor, if you didn't take that time to click on the subscribe button, go for it, guys. We need to keep building that subscriber base on YouTube. Lets everybody know when we're live. I'll tell you what, I am as well. I am as well. Learning the heritage as we go. I don't, you know. So we're a 2-person operation. So I'm Kevin. I'm coming at you from Vegas. Jason, the other side of the operation, comes at you from Pennsylvania. Jason's been, you know, pretty heavily into the card scene for 20 plus years. So when Jason does the live sessions, we flip-flop. One night you're going to get me, a couple other nights you're going to get Jason, and so on. So we flip-flop on the nights we do the sessions, and we're coming at you from 2 physically different places. Jason is very much the card side of our operation. I'm very much the guy that, you know, does all the technical side of the operation, the website, all of our marketing, all that kind of stuff. But just given the way the business is split up, we both do the live sessions, even though he's way the card side of it. I pulled a fire, Jeremy. I have been pulling some pretty good stuff, man. The 1 of 1s. What did we pull a couple nights back? The 1 of 1s were going crazy. He makes it into a competition. He makes it into a competition. Oh, you pulled that? I'm going to pull better. I love it. Hope he's having a good time. I talked to him briefly a little while ago. So I was starting to say this before. So back in like 2000, shoot, I guess it was either late 2014, early 2015, we had a Facebook group. SportsBoxBreaks.com Facebook group. Started building up a pretty good following on this Facebook group. Like, we have our official Facebook page, which you can like, but we also had a Facebook group, which allowed you to join it as a group. I don't know, I want to say we built up around 800 followers on the Facebook group, and then Facebook changed their groups and like merged them with something, and effectively we lost admin control of the group. I can't remember how it all shook out, but we lost admin control of the Facebook group. And one of the guys that was in the group, we made him an admin. And Jason, for like the last year and a half, has been trying to reach out to this guy to regain admin control of our Facebook group. And the guy finally did it today. So we just today regained control of our Facebook group that we've had for 4 years. Tripper, sorry about that. That's Nightbot. If you posted a link, it doesn't allow it. I do apologize. Okay, Javier Baez, New Age. So you'll start seeing our Facebook group pop up in some of our postings because we finally gained access to it again as admins of our actual group. You only pull the hamstring? Yeah, that's the Nightbot. It's an automated program we use to kind of keep the chat under control. So, okay, so here is Yu Darvish Cubs, right? So it's black Cubs up top here. And here's the Javier Baez with the white Cubs up top. So I'm guessing, so that's the team name variation. And here's just a standard Yu Darvish, just to show you a regular one against the team name variation right there. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't allow links to be posted just because it thinks you're trying to spam something or whatever. So Cubs in black again on that one for the Schwarber. Max Muncy, Dodgers, refractor to 570. 248 of 570. Dodgers, Max Muncy. Cardboard connection, yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, of course, this is now our this is our final case. So I'll definitely take a look for future reference, but we probably won't be getting any more of it since it's our final. Freddie Freeman, scratch off, Braves. Has to be the same player. Okay, I gotcha. Has to be the same player, so we'd have to be looking at another Baez. Cubbies. We'll have to see another Baez come out here. I'm sure we'll find one. All right, guys. The hit's got to be living in this stack. Is it going to be ink? Is it going to be ink? No, it's not going to be ink. It's going to be another Clubhouse Collection relic. Boston Red Sox. Going to Chris N. David Price. Clubhouse Collection. Game used. Relic action for you, sir. All right, let's go backwards now, guys. Backwards time. We found our hit. We can look at the yellow circles. All right. Is it this one? All right, here we go. We got some action. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts action for the Red Sox. Chris, you picked up the David Price. Now you're picking up a Mookie action for you, buddy. Red Sox all the way in this one. Very nice. Mookie Betts action. All right. Nice. Nice, nice. All right, one sec here, guys. Let me organize the base buildup of cards. I'm getting going here off to the side, and we're going to bust in 3 more boxes to go. 3 more boxes. Almost there, fellas. Almost there. Okay, here we go. You got it, Chris. You got it. 2 nice cards back to back there for you. '50th anniversary. 50th. 1970 card inside. So what's the value on these guys? Obviously, it's going to be player dependent and so on, but are those pulling down some value? What's the word on that? How long are we at this one so far? We are recording for 1 hour 15, so we're moving. We're moving through. All right, there's one stack. Second stack. Yeah, I definitely suggest if you guys are involved in this one or any of the previous Heritage breaks that went off, you know, when you get your cards, flip them over and, you know, go through each card individually. Look for those variations, because there's a good possibility that we missed them. Just make sure you guys are catching them all yourself, because there's definitely some value to be had there. Which one stinks there, Trooper? The 1970 card are you talking about, or are you talking something different? Okay, we are all unpacked. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. And boom, here it is, Michael Kopech. So we're pulling the hit right away. Michael Kopech, White Sox. That is going to Tommaso. So our second, is that our second auto only? So we pulled the Ohtani and now a Kopech. White Sox, Tommaso G. Tommaso G. Michael Kopech. There you go, buddy. eBay sold listings, 1970 buybacks are about $2 to $3 per card, with exceptions for a checklist and a Yankees team photo. Is that right? Okay, okay. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go backwards. We pulled our auto, so we can now go backwards and look for some action tags and stuff like that. We already saw these. They were in front of the Kopech, but not too many to re-look at, so let's keep going here. The 1970s, yep, I gotcha. I gotcha. Is this a different something going on here? With the different paper style, like this is a gloss back, whereas these are like a regular cardboard back? Just got the silver bar, Travis. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. All right, let's look here. Flip stock, Chris, is that what it is, the flip stock? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So we flip stock back there, guys, flip stock. Pretty rare on the flip stock. Well, let me pull that guy back out of here then. I have him in the stack. Let's find it. I just put him in the regular base stack. Here it is, all right. Gonna put this guy. That's gonna be Pirates, by the way. Trevor Williams. Trevor Williams, that's gonna be the flip stock. All right, let's keep looking here, guys. Let's find some fun stuff. Here is our scratch off, Altuve, Houston. The flip stock. You guys are giving me a good heritage instructional on this one. I appreciate it. I do. The Beatles go separate ways. And here we go. Here we go. Benintendi, numbering 889 of 999. 1952 Topps case break. Probably not. Probably. I mean, unless they came out with a new-to-market product where it was a full 52 buyback. I don't know, something like that. Some of the interesting stuff they've done recently, though, is like the retired players and all that kind of stuff. We did those. We did one of those recently. The active player and the retired player ones. All right, nothing yet, guys. Nothing yet. Okay, 2 boxes remaining here, fellas. Give me a moment to make some space on my table. Get rid of these cards off the table, and we're going to get into the final 2. We still have the box toppers to look at as well. So we ended up getting these, like, whatever, I can't remember the size of the sheets of them, but they're basically a top loader for box toppers, like the big size box toppers, except this stuff is all non-standard sizing. So we almost can't use them now. So, you know, 1952 Series 3. Here we go. Another 50th in here. All right, empty right there, guys. Guys, we're at 17 in Diamond Kings. We're going to be busting open a full case of Series 1 next. Full case of Series 1 next. That should take us about an hour or so. And, you know, whatever else we can fill after that's fair game to still crack open tonight. Diamond Kings is on the lineup, so if we can fill it, we'll bust it. 17 left in that one. New release this week, guys. 2 new releases this week. Let me tell you exactly what we're looking at. This week, on Wednesday, there's 2 new products coming out. I'm going to have one available on Wednesday. It's going to be the Don Russ Baseball. Select Basketball comes out that day as well, except we're not going to have that until Thursday. So that's going to be with Jason on Thursday. But Wednesday night is going to be Don Russ Baseball. So jump on in to the Don Russ if you didn't snag a team already. Grab some. Prices are good. Autograph cards have a normal card number on the backs. Let's see. So here's the Kopech. And then we pulled, what else? We pulled the Ohtani, right? The Ohtani has the ROA-SO. So I suppose not, right? You're saying like a normal card number sequence on there? The autos have the letter instead of the numbers, right? Right. So I guess technically I could flip everything backwards. I think I see what you're getting at there. If we wanted to look at the whole thing backwards, we could, because the autos... Yep, I figured that's what you were getting at. I could do that, guys. I could do that. Hey, whatever makes my life easier, guys. I'm all about working easiest, smartest, not hardest. But, you know, just don't have enough knowledge of the product. You guys are educating me as we go. All right, here we go. Next stack. Oh, I wanted to flip them backwards right from the jump. I just didn't want to miss any of the autos. But now that I know, as we're in the final 2 boxes, now that I know, then yeah, I think I'll do that for the final 2, guys. You tell me now, fellas. You tell me now. Okay. Here we go, guys. And based on new information, we're going backwards the whole way. Backwards the whole way. If we see lettering instead of numbering, we know we have an auto. If we see action or any of those tags up there. Whoa, well, here we go. We saw lettering instead of numbering for sure. Very nice. Old school. Let me take a quick look and see. So, Giants coming in strong here. So, auto, real one auto, is that what we're looking at on these? So, real one auto. Steven, Edward, Whitaker, ROA-SW, real one auto. Steven Whitaker, very nice. San Francisco Giants, and this one belonged to David B. Nice hit there, David. Nice, nice. And we did it the way we were going for here, guys. Backwards the whole way, and we caught it. We caught it. Double check the ones that were in front of it here. Okay. Congrats. Nice old school Giants action there. Autograph on the Giants. Let's keep going. Let's look for some the backwards hype. I like the backwards hype. And what do we got here, boys? THC-452, numbering to 999. Castro, Marlins to 999. Yeah, the backwards hype is definitely the way to go. I'll be doing those personal boxes in the backwards style too. Got the Giants in 2 breaks looking for that one, Cardma, is that right? If you're looking for it for personal collection, maybe the gentleman that owns it would be willing to work a deal with you. I can certainly put you guys in touch with each other through back channels and email. Just shoot me an email and let me know if you're interested in doing that, and I can reach out to him. Giants belong to David B, so David would be the owner on that one. All right, let's keep going. Well, I wanted to do the back way the whole time. I just thought I was going to miss the autos, but the autos won't be missed if we're catching the... Plus, we've already pulled it here. Let's find some actions, guys. Action. Here's the scratch-off. Castro again, Miami. Scratch-off card. I know. Hey, it's all fun, man. It's all fun. And here we go. We found one. We found one. JD Martinez action. Booyah. Card 475. JD Martinez, Red Sox action. Red Sox going to Chris Ann. I know Chris was hanging out in the chat. There's another action for you, Chris. All right, let's keep the action flowing here, guys. We got one full box left, and we have the 12 toppers to look at. Boston is getting some nice stuff on the actions, right? Relic, an action earlier, and then another action. JD Martinez. Hammer and Hank. All right, guys, again, live tomorrow with a full session of Contenders Optic. We'll finally have that stuff in-house. New Age Performers of Aaron Judge. Shipping delay was out of our control on that one. That was all the weather's fault. Crazy weather happened in different parts of the country caused a delay getting to us, so I'll have it tomorrow. We'll be looking to bust open as many cases. We have 8 cases in total, and I'm looking to bust as many as we can fill. I'll do all 8 if we can fill all 8. All 8 if we can fill them, but we'll definitely probably bust at least 4. We have 1 sold out. We have a second one down to real low single numbers on it. So yeah, I'll be live at 7 p.m. tomorrow night with that stuff. See what else I might put together with it. All right, guys, here we go. Final box. Final box. Here it comes. Cardma, I'll have them on the lineup, but of course it's always dependent on what sells out. So if all 8 fill, I'll bust all 8. I'll have all 8 of them with me. Okay, Super Baseball is the topper. Here we go. Box number 12, final box. Let's see red ink. Let's see red ink. Here we go. See some hand-numbered red ink autograph. I hear you, man. When I was let me just tell you this. I was kind of flipping out on our distributor when they reached out to us on Thursday and said, oh, hey guys, sorry, there's a shipping delay. This stuff hasn't moved from Sacramento to Reno yet. And here it was Thursday. I flipped shit on them. Like, we spend gobs of money with these guys. You would think they would have offered to expedite the shipping at their cost, but I understand it's not them. And they're dealing with slim margins as well, so I get it, but it still makes me mad. That was red ink, the Trout Ohtani, nice. Those cases are going to be real fast to get through, guys. Those Contenders Optics are only 60 cards in total. 60, that is. 60 cards. So it'll be real quick to get through those. We can bust through 8 cases of that stuff in probably 90 minutes. I'll be hit recapping this one once we finish off, guys. I'll be hit recapping it. A piece of the packaging going on. Okay, fellas, here we go. We're on the backwards hype. Backwards hype is still staying strong here. Let's find some actions. Let's find some autos. Looking for our final hit out of the final box. Got a Clubhouse Collection Relic. That is going to be the final hit. Cubbies Clubhouse Collection Relic going to Chris H. Kyle Schwarber. Game used Clubhouse Collection, buddy. Schwarber. So that's the official last hit. Let's see if we have anything else looking good in here to go with it. We got the whole box effectively to still look at. Ozzie Albies New Age. Yeah, breaking it in reverse definitely makes more sense. All right, what do we got here? We got a Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa. Numbering 586 of 999 on the Correa. What was the other one we had a break in reverse? The Unparalleled Football. All the numbering was on the back side of the cards, and it was almost impossible to tell if it had numbering unless you showed the backs first. So that one we had a break in reverse, which is kind of ridiculous, but some of this product just dictates that. Okay, there's 1/3. Here comes a second. I see black frame coming up here, guys. I see a black frame, so I don't know if we would have missed any black frame cards. That's one thing. Going backwards, would we have noticed black frame stuff? Mike, what's going on, buddy? What's happening? Mike T in the house. We got an Alcuna. New Age. Okay, so here's what we got, guys, right? So there's a black frame coming up, right? Let's see what it looks like on the back side of it. If it indicates anything different. See, it doesn't. Because the black frame card is this one right here. It's a Joey Votto for the Reds, right? But just shows card number 465. It doesn't indicate anything that it's any kind of special black frame. So that's one thing that we would be missing if we're showing everything backwards, is the black frame. So there we go. Red's going to Scott K. I'll put that guy off to the side for you with the Votto. How's business tonight, Mike? You selling some good stuff? I still have yet to find really good pizza here in Las Vegas, Mike. I still have yet to find it. They need to get some seriously good water filtration system to make good dough. And it is not happening. So there's okay pizza here, but not like the East Coast, man. East Coast is full of good pizza. Okay, last stack right here, ladies and gents. Last stack. Strikeout leaders. Here's our scratch-off. Syndergaard, New York Mets. We used to be my local farm team here in Vegas. They were the Area 51s, but they're no longer going to be the affiliated team. Going forward, no longer going to be the Mets. They just built a brand new stadium for the AAA team here as well. Brand new stadium up in the Summerlin area, which is a really nice prominent area here in Vegas. I think it opens this season too. You get a hit. Batting leaders. And here it is, guys. We pulled something. We pulled some action. We pulled some action. Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen, Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays going to Rob R. Rob R getting one of the last ones here. Action card for the Blue Jays, bud. And that is all she wrote, guys. That is Heritage number 6. That's our last full case of the product that we have available. Guys, thanks for getting it. Oh, I'm almost forgetting. I'm wrapping up. I'm giving my final spiel, and we haven't busted open the toppers. Give me a minute, guys. Don't mind the guy talking into the microphone. Still got 12 toppers to look at, ladies and gents. 12 toppers to look at. So give me a moment to offload some cards. I'm so quick to try to get out of the break, I'm forgetting that we still have cards to look at. All right, one sec here, guys. Okay, let's get these guys sorted by the style they are. So all the 50ths, the Super Baseballs, 50ths, Super, 50th, and the teammates. So these are the ridiculous like Topps people that work for Topps. Let's look at this silly thing first. So it's the Topps licensing team, guys. The Topps licensing team. Okay, Topps teammates. So we'll pepper this in randomly in a similar fashion to how we're doing those non-baseball cards, like the The ones that aren't baseball content, that one falls into the same deal. So let's look at the supers first here, guys. Northside Nathans. I have not, Cardma. I have not. Got a Chris Bryant coming up on this one. Chris Bryant. So Chris Bryant's going to be the first Super Baseball Cub. He's going to Chris H. So that's one of them. Out of the 6 cases, any player story booklets? No, nothing. Nothing there, Tripper. How about Mr. Ohtani? Check that out. Ohtani as the second one. So to go along with the Ohtani auto, get an Ohtani topper. Third one, Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres, New York Yanks. Up in the Lake Mead area, gotcha. You have to try it out. I rarely get over that side of town. Rarely get over there. Got some old school Al Kaline coming up. Al Kaline coming up. Detroit. Detroit. I mean, there's a million pizza places on the strip. They're just ridiculous anymore in terms of pricing. Like a slice of pizza is like $10. Got a Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson, Baltimore. Baltimore going to Dave L. Dave L. And let's look at the 50ths now, guys. 1970 card. Let's see what we got. These guys are delicate. Pretty delicate card. Of course, the pack doesn't want to open the right way. We got a Ron Santo, the Sporting News. Ron Santo, Sporting News, Cubbies. All right. Astros, Hector Torres. Hector Torres, Astros. Angels, Jay Johnstone. Look at how off-center. They were hand-cutting these cards out of the stock back in the day, weren't they? Look how off-center that picture is in terms of the card framing. $10 slice. Oh, it really is Cardma. $10 slice is pretty much commonplace. I mean, we have, here in Vegas, used to be a pretty affordable, no matter where you went, now it's turned to like New York City prices, Los Angeles prices. It's gotten out of control. And again, we're off, you know, the cuts on these are interesting. So we got some Washington action here. What do we got? Paul Casanova. Paul Casanova. Got a, what do we got? Greg Goosen. All right. Greg Goosen. Let me do a quick look. Or Gosson, right? One sec here, guys. One sec. Milwaukee Brewers, correct? Yeah. Milwaukee Brewers, which, you know, it's a Pilot's card from back in the day, which matches up, of course, to modern-day Brewers. So Brew Crew on that one. And one to go here, guys. One to go. Athletics team records. We got the team picture here. Oakland A's. Oakland A's in this one going off to Mr. Travis. There you go, man. A's, team records, batting, pitching, pennant winners. Pretty cool. Very nice. Very nice. Guys, okay, that's the official end of it. Thank you very much for getting it filled, ladies and gents. We'll get this batch shipped out to you. It does take some time to process 2,600 cards, so bear with us on that one, guys. We'll get it out to you ASAP. It'll be in the next shipping batch within 3 to 5 business days of the night the break went off. So thanks again, guys. Hope to see you in more breaks.